and action!
Brothers Bistro. Recipes so simple, even a dude can make it.
Hi, I'm Skinny Kitty. He's Skinny Kitty. But I'm Musclehead Cam, and we're the Klar Brothers. Welcome to Brothers Bistro. Buddy, I heard we got some funky
Man, you're
meals
so
tonight.
loud all the time.
I had to get you back for the last time. What's this thing called we're doing tonight?
Well, first we got to tell them if they're on YouTube, they got to turn on the notification,
Hit the subscribe and give us a big thumbs up. That's a prerequisite. That way you don't miss any of this stuff coming at you. We worked overtime this time. We got 3 of these episodes done in a short period of time so that we can have them all stacked up to release them when I go to save the country in the...
when you head out to set the fire, put out the fires.
Right. So this recipe today is called shrimp salad.
Shrimpacana Salad. It's actually good. We're gonna do some things we haven't done before.
Oh my gosh. Last time we used an air fryer. This time we're using
We're gonna use the broiler,
a food processor.
and a food processor.
Holy
both,
cow.
right? So we're really working overtime.
This
now.
is way beyond us. It's only got a few ingredients, and I'm fingers crossed it'll be pretty easy.
It's gonna
to
be
do.
awesome.
Well,
Doesn't look too bad.
no. I got my stuff over here. You got your stuff over there.
Kev's got the protein and all the mixing. So I'm gonna make the puree, and this is where we're gonna introduce the food processor, which we've never used before, right?
It could go way wrong.
And we're gonna introduce the broiler. So we're gonna I'm gonna chop the whites off of these onions. They also call them shallots, so don't be confused.
Scallions.
Scallions. They call them scallion.
Brothers, all messed up.
Yeah. So I chop those off. All of these things get a little olive oil and then they go in, but you gotta also know that this whole thing is a garlic bulb. One little piece is a clove, and this recipe calls for a clove, so don't be confused by that. So I'm gonna take a...
We had a hot bite on that.
We did. So we're gonna put all this in the broiler for like 5 to 10 minutes. Everything's gonna kind of soften up a little bit and get a little charred. And then we're gonna put them in a food processor and grind them up a little bit.
Right. There's a couple of little prep things that my brother missed because he doesn't always pay attention to the detail. But we have to pull the core out of the tomato, and we have to pull the end off of the jalapeno.
That's true.
And the little roots off of the
roots.
But it is all going to go into the food processor.
They're gonna go into the oven, into the broiler, just like this. We're just gonna put a little olive oil
Mix
on
it
and put them in.
And then I've got the shrimp, and you got to recognize that the recipe calls for uncooked shrimp. If you've never seen uncooked shrimp in the market, it's blue. Yeah. And when you cook it up, it turns this pink white. And we got ours, Brothers Bistro, fully cooked, deveined, the whole bit, deshelled. But what they don't remove is the little tail. So you can do the tail by pulling it, but it'll usually take off this last little end, or you can just grab it at the back and you can pinch it a little bit, and it comes off and it leaves basically most of it that was in there out, and then this part just gets tossed away, and that's good. So I'm gonna combine all of this along with our avocado dice. So we're gonna have to pull the seed out, we're gonna dice it up, and then we're gonna combine all this stuff, and then when he's done with this puree, we're gonna combine it all together.
Walk us through what you got there. What are the ingredients?
Oh, that's true. What is this?
That's cilantro, fresh cilantro.
You love cilantro.
We got it right out of the grocery store. It's live. We cut off the tips and then we chopped it up a bit.
I know we don't like doing that, but this kind of called for it, and we didn't want to dry it. This is fresh squeezed lemon juice.
Lime juice.
Our lime juice.
I know Kevin doesn't know the difference between cucumber and zucchini, and he doesn't know the difference between lemons and lime.
He's hard now. Okay, so we squeeze this out just like we showed it on Hot Bite. We flipped it out, inside out. It took 2 limes to squeeze enough juice for that. And then we got salt and pepper and
oregano.
Right.
And that's brought to us by
McCormick's.
We're still looking for that endorsement deal. It's been a year and a half. We're running out of patience.
Yeah. You'd think by now they would have come around, but they haven't quite yet.
I think all 332 subscribers should write a letter to McCormick's and tell them what a great job.
We'll give you the template. You just send it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is
and all of that stuff's gonna be poured over the top of our salad, basically.
We're creating a little bed of lettuce. We're gonna have the shrimp and a little bit of a juice puree kind of a thing over there. And fingers crossed that this doesn't go terribly wrong.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get ready. We're gonna come back and we're gonna show you how we dice up the avocado. And then this stuff is gonna be in the broiler cooking. It takes 5 to 10 minutes. So you got your avocado, right? You got it cut in half, and you don't know how to get the seed out because it's kind of buried in there. You don't want to dig it out with your hands. My brother will show you how to do it.
So you just take a sharp knife, you stab it like that, you rotate a little bit, and look,
Comes
see?
right out. Hey, don't stab me with that thing.
It's easiest when you do it in here. So you cut it one way in the shell or in the skin, and then you cut it the other way, and then we're gonna spoon it out. Hey, did you just hear that?
I didn't hear anything. Oh, there it is.
That timer went. That's our stuff in the broiler. He's getting the broiler. How's it look, buddy?
Wow, it was broiled.
Wow, it's sizzling. I can hear it from here. Woo!
Okay, so over here we got the garlic clove, and then we got the scallions, right? That's what they're called.
Yeah.
And then we got the jalapeno, and we got the tomatoes, and we got to decore the tomatoes, and we got to pull the stem off the jalapeno. So we're gonna let this cool. Also, we got to pull the roots off the scallions. So we're gonna let this cool so we don't burn ourselves. Okay, we got our bad boy food processor. This thing's a Ninja. They make all kinds of different brands, but basically it's a fancy thing for a blender. It's a fancy name for a blender. And we're gonna take all this stuff we decored our lemon, we decored our tomato, we took off the stem of the jalapeno, and we took the skin off of the garlic cloves and the roots off of the onions. And we're gonna put
And we didn't make it look very pretty because remember, it's just going there to get blended.
Right.
And I took the avocado, the cilantro, and a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of lemon juice, mixed it all up in here, and then basically dumped it in here, and we are gonna blend up or mix up our shrimp. So Ken's doing that. I'm gonna do this a little bit, just get it kind of mixed around. Brother, we're gonna get a smoothie here in a minute.
And now we got our shrimp over here. It's all blended up with the avocado, the cilantro, the olive oil, the salt and pepper. And now we're gonna pour this
Hey, do it. Show
over
me.
the top of that.
My brother doesn't even know how to take that off.
No, that's the first time I've ever used it.
Okay. Wow. Oh, don't worry about the blades.
Man down. I should have taken the blades out first. I didn't know they came out.
So we're learning right with you guys. So don't think you gotta have this stuff all figured out. And then you're gonna get a spoon and he's gonna spoon it around.
I'm just gonna mix it up. And this whole mixture now is gonna go over the top of the romaine lettuce that we're gonna pull apart and put on our plate. So the lettuce is gonna be on the base and this stuff's kind of gonna go on the top. It's gonna be super yummy.
It looks pretty good. It looks delish. I'm hungry too.
Despite the complication, it really wasn't that hard.
It was good.
Did you get it up in your mouth?
Did you hear that? He said, despite the complication, it was pretty easy.
So if you decide you want to try this, let us know. I mean, obviously you got to have the power tools. You got to have the food processor to grind up the stuff. But it was pretty easy and it was pretty quick, actually.
Yeah. Well, remember the shrimp was pre-cooked, so the rest of the stuff only went into the broiler for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it probably took
Didn't
30
take very
minutes
long.
all total.
It's pretty tasty and it's great for a summer afternoon, summer
It's
evening.
super healthy.
Okay? So, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you visit us at klarhealth.com because we got about 40 recipes over there. When you're there, you can check out some of the people that we've helped. You can fill out a health assessment if you'd like.
Yeah.
And you can contact us, connect with us, and we would love to help you out. But more importantly, on one of the pages there, you can go to our recipes and you can pick any one of our healthy recipes. Super simple. Brothers Bistro, out.